ॐ ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति
ॐ ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति
मूर्तिभेदविभागिने
मूर्तिभेदविभागिने
व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय
व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय
दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः।
दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः।
सदाशिवसमारम्भाम्
सदाशिवसमारम्भाम्
शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम्
शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम्
अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्ताम्
अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्ताम्
वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्।
वन्दे गुरुपरम्परा।
ॐ सहना भवतु
ॐ सहना भवतु
सहनौ भुनक्तु
सहनौ भुनक्तु
सह वीर्यं करवावहै
सह वीर्यं करवावहै
तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै।
तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै।
ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः।
ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः।
ॐ पार्थाय प्रतिबोधितां भगवता नारायणेन स्वयम्।
ॐ पार्थाय प्रतिबोधितां भगवता नारायणेन स्वयं
व्यासेन ग्रथितां पुराणमुनिना मध्ये महाभारतम्।
व्यासेन ग्रथितां पुराणमुनिना मध्ये महाभारतम्।
अद्वैतामृतवर्षिणीं भगवतीम् अष्टादशाध्यायिनीम्
अद्वैतामृतवर्षिणीं भगवती अष्टादशाध्यायिनीम्
अम्ब त्वामनुसन्दधामि भगवत् गीते भवद्वेषिणीम्।
अम्ब त्वामनुसन्दधामि भगवद्गीते भवद्वेषिणी।
यं ब्रह्मा वरुणेन्द्ररुद्रमरुतस्तुन्वन्ति दिव्यैस्तवैः
यं ब्रह्मा वरुणेन्द्ररुद्रमरुतस्तुन्वन्ति दिव्यैस्तवैः
वेदैः साङ्गपदोक्रमोपनिषदैर्गायन्ति यं सामगाः।
वेदैः साङ्गपदक्रमोपनिषदैर्गायन्ति यं सामगाः।
ध्यानावस्थिततद्गतेन मनसा पश्यन्ति यं योगिनः।
ध्यानावस्थिततद्गतेन मनसा पश्यन्ति यं योगिनः।
यस्यान्तन्न विदुः सुरासुरगणा देवाय तस्मै नमः।
यस्यान्तन्न विदुः
न विदुषुरा
सुरासुरगणा
सुरगणा
देवाय तस्मै
तस्मै
नमः।
श्रीभगवानुवाच
श्रीभगवानुवाच
भगवानुवाच
ऊर्ध्वमूलमधः शाखम्
ऊर्ध्वमूलमधः शाखम्
अश्वत्थं प्राहुरव्ययम्
अश्वत्थं
अश्वत्थं
प्राहुरव्ययम्
प्राहुः अव्ययम्
छन्दांसि यस्य पर्णानि
छन्दांसि यस्य
छन्दांसि यस्य
पर्णानि
पर्णानि
यस्तं वेद स वेदवित्
यस्तं वेद
यस्तं
स
वेद स
वेदवित्
वेदवित्
अधश्चोर्ध्वं प्रसुतास्तस्य शाखाः
अधश्चोर्ध्वं
अधश्चोर्ध्वं
प्रसृतास्तस्य शाखाः
तस्य शकाः
गुणप्रवृद्धा विषयप्रवालाः
गुणप्रवृद्धा
प्रवृद्धा
विषयप्रवालाः
प्रबला
अधश्च मूलान्यनुसन्ततानि
अधश्च
तश्च मूलानि
मूल्यान्यनुसन्ततानि
अनुसन्ततानि
कर्मानुबन्धीनि मनुष्यलोके
कर्मानुबन्धीनि
कर्मानुबन्धीनि
मनुष्यलोके
मनुष्यलोका
न रूपमस्येह तथोपलभ्यते
न रूपमस्येह तथोपलभ्यते
नान्तो न चादिर्न च सम्प्रतिष्ठा
नान्तो न चादिर्न स सम्प्रविष्टाः
अश्वत्थमेनं सुविरूढमूलम्
अश्वत्थमेनं सुविरूढमूलम्
असङ्गशस्त्रेण दृढेन चित्वा
असङ्गशस्त्रेण दृढेन चित्वा
ततः पदं तत्परिमार्गितव्यम्
ततः पदं तत्परिमार्गितव्यम्
यस्मिन् गता न निवर्तन्ति भूयः
यस्मिन् गता न निवर्तन्ति भूयः
तमेव चाद्यं पुरुषं प्रपद्ये
तमेव चाद्यं पुरुषं प्रपद्ये
यतः प्रवृत्ति प्रसुता पुराणी
यतः प्रवृत्ति प्रसुता पुराणी
15th chapter we have started, and in first three verses of 15th chapter Bhagavan has compared this whole samsara with ashwatha tree. And in first verse we have seen Bhagavan said the cause of this samsara is highly exalted. That's why urdhva moolam, the meaning of urdhva is exalted, and the branches adhashakam, the branches are down because the all lokas are below the cause. And this samsara tree is avyayam. The meaning of avyayam means it doesn't have any type of death. It keep on changing, but it never declines, it never stops. And why it called Ashwatham? The meaning of Ashwatham we have seen. Shva, the meaning of Shva is tomorrow. Shvam natishtati Ashwatthah, which never ceases. We think every day it is the same, but it is not like that. Every day cells are changing, whole climate are changing, everything is changing, That's why the name of this samsara is compared with Ashwatham. And being keep on changing, avyayam, it doesn't have any type of declination, ever new. Paranani, the leaves of these trees are nothing but chandamsi, all mantras of Purva Bhaga. Karma Kanda are called leaves because leaf keeps the tree healthy. Same way the Purva Bhaga is nothing but a means and end. So keep on fulfilling end. The people are using all means karma, and that's why this our samsara tree is always healthy. And one who knows the samsara tree, like what right now what we are knowing, the samsara, the tree of samsara is never decline, it remains the same. One who knows in this way, that person can come out, because these three or two shlokas are given so we can have some dispassions toward the word, toward the samsara. And in second verse also Bhagavan has explained more limbs of samsara tree. Last of this first verse, Bhagavan says, I think we have not seen. Nahi samsara vrukshad asmat samulat gneyah anyah anumatram api avasishtah asti. Asmat samsara vrukshad anya anumatra gneyah na asti. Compared to this samsara mula, there is nothing is left even to know, even fraction of this. So whatever we should know is nothing but about samsara. What is the samsara? How we are keep on coming as a birth and death in samsara. This is nothing more to be known in this samsara. And one who knows this, ataha sarvagnaha, the knower of everything is saha yaha veda arthavit, one who knows the meaning of the Veda. Because one who knows this samsara tree never dry. Only we can come out of the samsara, but samsara tree remain the fresh. The meaning of this one who knows, iti samula vrukshagnanam stoti. And that's why Bhagavan is praising this samsara, the knowledge of samsara, with along with the cause. One who is a dispassion only, that person can come out from the samsara. Now Shankaracharya says, Tasya eva samsara vrukshasya. For that only samsara vruksha apara avayava kalpana uchyate. There are another imaginary of this samsara vruksha is being presented here or is being said here. And again Bhagavan says, there are the branches, Adaha urdhvam prasutaha tasya shakhaha. Tasya samsara vrukshasya shakhaha means branches are well spreaded, prasutaha. How Adaha and urdhvascha, one are upper and Adaha, one are below. So I have just written here, according to Bhagavan, he says this Urdhva is above this Manushya Loka, all are called Urdhvam. Urdhva Shakaha means other Lokaha like Bhuvaha, Mahaha, Janaha, Tapas, Satyam are called Urdhva Shakaha. Adhashakaha means Atala, Vitala, Sutala, Talatal, Rasatal, Mahatal and Patal. And even Bhuloka also, all except Manushya, there are many other species are called Adhashaka. Because there is a no choice of karma. Only in Prithvi Loka, as long as we know, Shastra says we have choice. Upper loka, only we can exhaust our punya, down below we can exhaust papa. Only bhuloka we can perform karma, we can receive punya papa, we can choose what is to be done. Everything is possible in this prithvi loka only. That's why adhascha urdhvam prasutastasya shakhaha means the branches. Urdhvam means upper than all bhuloka and adaha means down than bhuloka. Tasya sansara vrukshasya sakha prasutaha is well spread. Guna pravruddhaha, and this samsara tree is nourished by guna pravruddhaha. Sattva, rajas and tamo guna nourish this samsara tree. Like we put fertilizer for good vegetation. Same way, these three gunas keep this samsara. The one who is predominantly rajoguna, they keep on performing different karma. One who are predominant sattva guna, they always do something like gnanam prapti, rituals, but they nourish samsara vruksha. Pravruddhaha means they nourish by these three gunas. Vishaya pravalaha. Pravala means another shoot comes from the tree. And we say now our tree is growing because new shoots are coming. So we says, and who are the shoots of samsara tree? They say, Shabda Sparsha Rupa Rasagandha. This five sense object. Objects are considered as pravalaha, shoots. Because nowadays advertisement is nothing but Vishaya Pravalaha. More and more we see advertisement and we would like to let me buy this, let me purchase, let me keep here. These are the new shoots. Adhascha Mulani Anusantatani. We say one is a taproot and another are called secondary roots. So this Mulani is called secondary root. This secondary root, Adaha, is going all over, spreading, is called Anusantatani. The secondary roots are always more and more is growing. Why? Karmanubandhini. Because is though it's look like a is bounding of karmas. More karma we perform with sense of doership, more and more punya papa. And this mulani consider as a karmanubandhani, which is well spread, more and more spreaded. Where that's why Bhagavan says, Iha Manushya Loke. In this Manushya Loka, people have the chance to perform different karma, and that's why karma binds, and these are considered as a secondary roots. And in such way, this flourish, nourish, and growing this samsara vruksh. In Shankaracharya is written here, the adhascha mula. What is the meaning of adaha? So he says, Manushya adibhyaha yavat sthavaram. Compared to Manushya, whatever is this, vistavaram, we can consider trees or adaha shakha. Even other all consider as a sthavaram. The meaning of sthavara, really speaking, one who doesn't move, always remains steady is called sthavaram. So consideringly, this all plant kingdom means this trees consider sthavaram, one who never moves. So these are called sthavaram. Urdhvam cha yavat brahma visrujaha dharma iti etat antam. And Adha Shakha, this is Adha Shakha. And what is Urdhva Shakha? So he says up to Brahmaji. It come up to the Brahmaji. Brahmaji's another name is Vishwasrujaha. The meaning of Vishwasrujaha means Vishwam Srujati. one who creates the whole Jagat, creation Vishwasrujaha. Another name of Brahmaji, it is given Dharma here. But in Anand Giritika, they have given the meaning of Dharma is Lord Death. We say Yama Dharma Raja, but it is not given in Shankara Bhashyam. But this Anand Giritika, because he says Shankaracharya is given name Dharma, so what is the Dharma? So Yama Dharma Raja considered as a embodiment of Dharma, Yama Dharma Raja. So starts from Brahmaji, and Dharma is called Pitruloka. So starts from Satyaloka up to the Pitruloka, all are considered Urdhva Shakha, which is upward. And how all people or jivas are ended up to Brahma Loka or Pitru Loka, so Shankaracharya has given the answer. Iti etad antam yatha karma yatha shrutam. This is also same sentence comes in Kathopanishad. How a person gets another birth. He says yatha karma. Whatever karma are performed in this life, next life definitely will get. Yatha shrutam. It is given by Shruti. Yatha karma, yatha shrutam. And the result, what will be the result of this good karma? So he says, Gnana karma phalani. Phalani means result of our karma. But which type? Gnana phalam, karma phalam. Always in Shankaracharya's mind, Gnanam is called Upasana, while karma is called Karma Kanda. So punya, which is we can go upward, this good another lokas because of the result of our upasana and because of the result of our good karma, means we live a good life. That's why tasya vrukshasya shakha eva shakha prasutaha means well spreaded, extended. I have heard the story, I don't know, but they say even if we perform our duties diligently, person can have siddhi. Siddhi is given in Ekadasha Khanda of Bhagavatam. Simple karma yoga. In karma yoga means one who perform nitya karma, nemitik karma, and one who never perform kamya karma. Such a normal person, they get also siddhi. And that's why one story, one sadhu was sitting under the tree and he was doing tapa. So after some years, when sadhu was doing japa and that bird droplets comes on the head of this sadhu, and he became angry and he looked at the bird immediately burned it out, and he became very happy. I have some siddhi, and with this power, he used to go everywhere to ask bhiksha. The next day also this sadhu went for bhiksha, and one door he asked bhikshan dehi, and lady from inside, she says, Maharaj, please wait for 2 to 3 minutes, I am just coming. And he was very angry. He says, I am asking for bhiksha and you are not giving me bhiksha immediately. Lady, come out. And she says, I am not that bird. Because of your anger, I can burn it out. Now, this sadhu was shocked. He says, how do you come to know? Say, I have burned this. So she says, you go to another village. There is a one, Kasai means butcher. You go and meet this butcher, he will tell all the story. So he went another village, this sadhu, and met the butcher, one who is always supply meat to other people. So this butcher, having seen this sadhu, immediately he said, oh, that lady has sent you, no? At that time, no WhatsApp, nothing. And he was surprised, how do you come? Everybody, you know what I am doing. At that time, this butcher says, if by doing our duties diligently, without any expectation, such type of siddhi comes naturally. That's why he says, Gnana karma phalani. This all result will come of upasana and this karma, even without sometime unknowingly. Good karmas and our duties karma will come punya only. And this are considering as the branches of this samsara vruksha is prasutaha, is well extended. And the prasutaha, another meaning pragataha. And now what are the gunas? So he says guna pravruttaha. Gunehi sattva rajas tamo bihi pravruttaha sthulikrutaha upadana bhutehi. Because we know the sattva rajas tamo guna are nothing but they are maya. In Maya Trigunatmika. So these are called material cause. In the form of material cause, these three gunas are pravruttaha. It is given strengthen. Our more and more we are bound with samsara. Sthulikrutaha is called stout. Because of this guna, we are more and more connected with samsara tree. In Vishaya Pravalaha. Pravalaha is what I say, new shoot. Vishayaha, so Shankaracharya say Vishayaha is equal to Shabdadayaha. Shabda, Sparsha, Rupa, Rasagandha are considered as a Pravalaha, new shoots. Even as though there are considered as a Vishayaha, and what happens? Dehadi karma phalebhyaha shakhabhyaha ankuri bhavanti. He says, when we perform karma through our body and then we receive the result, and this result, these branches are more and more spread, and these branches have new sprout, and this new sprout are called Vishaya Pravala. Eva tena Vishaya Pravalaha Shakha. Here also in ashram, whenever we see, oh, new shoot is here in some tree, we are very happy. But in Sansara tree, it is not good. But here in our normal tree, we can happy. Now our watering, everything is good. Now Vishaya Pravalaha Adascha Mulani Anusantatani. So Shankaracharya says, Samsara Vrukshasya Param Moolam Upadana Karanam Purvam Uktam. So he says the Paramamoolam. It says ultimate cause of this samsara, Upadan Karanam, is nothing but Ishvara, Maya, is already told. So now, which Mulani Bhagavan is talking about? So here Parama Moolam is exalted cause is Ishvara, but now Atha Purvamuktam, which is told already, but now Bhagavan is talking about some another route. So he says Atha, now, Atha means Idanim, now Karma Phala Janita Raga Dvesha Adi Vasana Mulani Eva. These other roots, extended roots are who are, so he says Vasana, our own impression. Which type of? In the form of likes and dislikes, etc., which are born. Janita means which are born because of the result of karma. They are considered are the secondary roots. Taproot, he says, is exalted, but secondary roots are our own impression, our likes, dislikes, which are born because of the result of karma. And these secondary roots are dharma, adharma, pravrutti, karanani. And because of this, if we have rag, then we can do sometime adharma. Same way, sometime we have dvesh, we can do adharma. But if we are living a normal life, karma yoga, we can perform a dharma, we can receive punya also. So here the meaning of dharma means punya papa pravrutti. So here the meaning of dharma is called punya and adharma is papa. This all activity are the cause because of this secondary roots. In this avantar bhavini. Avantar bhavini means it is go down below. More and more rooted. Avantar bhavini, tani, secondary roots all are. And adhacha, it is not goes up. This always goes inside the earth. So it says adhacha, down below. Devadi apekshaya. This other Devadi yonis is always up. But this mula secondary roots apekshaya mulani anusantatani. It says because of punya we can become a devas. So just I was thinking today, our Yamadharmaraja in Kathopanishad, he said himself to Nachiketa, I did lots of punya. And even I know Shreyascha Preyascha, what is to be chosen, what is not to be chosen, everything I know. But still I have chosen this Dharma post. Means I have chosen the post of Yamadharmaraja. I didn't choose to become an Atmagnani. So at that level, such all exalted devatas can be liberated after devata's yoni. That Shankaracharya ji would like to convey. So he says, Adahacha devadi apekshaya. Having compared to this all devatas exalted jiva, this mulani, this secondary roots, anusantatani, is well spreaded, anupravishtani, this entered inside the soil. In how? Karmanubandhini. Even if you remember, this Indra and Virochan both went to the Brahaspati to learn this Atma Vidya. And Virochan came back, consider I am only Bhagavan. But Indra still stay there and he keep on asking, how can I my right hand be Brahman? How can my heart can be Brahman? Even how can my body? Then last he come at conclusion, the one who is sitting inside is me only. So in since all devas can have Atmagnana because mind is pure. But here talking about adhascha mulani anusantatani is not for devta but for human being only. So he says anupravishtani, and why? Because these all secondary roots are the bind of karma. We are bound with karma. And which type of mulani? Dharma, adharma lakshanam. These all secondary roots are the characteristic with our punya papa. This is considered as a anubandha. This is the bondage punya papa. पश्चाद भावी येषाम उद्भूतिम अनुभवति. पश्चात भावी, it always after that पश्चात, whatever karma we perform, it comes after what? Dharma adharma. First we perform karma and whatever result will come always after that. And then it would be the, then these roots are born. Even I am not, because of this karma, I cannot able to get some result. I will try another way. I will try another way. This is called udbhuti. New roots are sprouted. In this way, tani karmanubandhini. And in this way, this all roots are considered. So secondary roots considered as a karma, and this karma always bound the person with samsara. Karmanubandhini, and where? Manushya loke. In this Manushya loka only, Visheshataha, specifically Bhagavan says Manushya loke. And why? He says Atra. Atra means Manushya loke, he, because Manushyanam karma adhikaraha prasiddha. Here again we have to remember adhikaraha means choose. We can choose the karma. Karmanev adhikaraste ma phaleshu kadachana. There also the meaning of adhikara means we can choose the karma, but we have no any type of, we cannot choose the result of karma. So uh, कर्मणि वाधिकारस्ते मा फलेषु कदाचन फलेषु अधिकारः मा. We don't have any, we cannot choose karma phala. Same way here also we can choose karma, and karma may be dharma adharma lakshanam, and we keep on have new birth, new birth. This is the description of samsara tree. Then we can, if some, we may have some vairagya, then we can ask, is any way to come out from this samsara? Can you tell me any way? So in third, Bhagavan says, yes, you can come out from this samsara tree. And how? So I am tu varnitaha samsara vrukshaha. Yaha, a person who, tu, whereas I am varnitaha. This described sansara vrukshaha and the things. So this line is given, sansara vruksha is mithya. So first line, na rupam asya iha tatha upalabhyate na antaha na cha adihi na cha sampratishtha. In Mandukya Karika, Adau Ante cha yan nasti vartamane pi tattatha. It is the definition of mithya. Adau Ante yat na asti. So I can say this pot Adau na asti. Before its creation there is a no pot. Ante, after if we break the pot, it doesn't remain as a pot. Yan na asti. One he doesn't have the beginning, one who has a beginning, one who has end. Ado ante chayan nasti vartamane pi tattata. And if we ask, is this pot? And again we same question, is this pot or clay? If it is a clay, then weight of pot. Where is poor pot? So it is even vartamane pi na tattata. Even though we are seeing as a pot, but pot is only name. Pot is only form. The material is nothing but clay. Same way whole Jagat. That's why Bhagavan says, na antaha. Sansara vruksh, na antaha, na adi, na sampratishtha. It doesn't have any base. So, na rupam. If you try to find out what is the exact nature of samsara, we cannot find. Na antaha. Here it is totally opposite. But the meaning is this samsara vruksh come to manifest and unmanifest. The meaning is manifest means before manifestation, he was in the form of unmanifestation. So again, so unmanifest to manifest, manifest to again unmanifest. That's why na antaha. And if you say, when this first sansara is born, it says na adi. It doesn't have beginning, it doesn't have any end, and it doesn't have any base also, na pratishtha. Because on more and more we analyze, there is a no substance inside. Like we keep on, when we say this clay is satyam, but even immediately we ask, clay is independent, we say no, clay is dependent on earth, and earth is dependent on water, same written process will start. So we can say, nacha sampratishtha. That's why, na rupam. We try to find out the original nature of samsara, na upalabhyate. We cannot able to find out because it is a mithya. Being mithya, we cannot categorically explain. But how can we come out? He says, still Bhagavan says, Enam Ashwatham Suvirudamulam. This tree, samsara tree, there, Mulam, the secondary root and all roots are highly viruda, is highly fixed inside the soil. Is anything is there we can cut this samsara vruksh? Then Bhagavan says, Asanga shastrena dradhena chitra. Only one weapon we can cut samsara tree is dissuasion or detachment. But compared to detachment, I prefer dissuasion. More and more we look inside the samsara, we can have dissuasion. This samsara tree cannot give me happiness. This samsara tree cannot give me the even peace. Then I should not be dependent on it. This type of thinking is called asanga, dissipation, but they translate as a detachment. If detachment is because of which uh, some incidents we don't like, then again we can attach. That's why dissipation is a better word. And dissipation also, this weapon should be dradha, very firm. It should not be feeble. And then chitva, having cut, this is in continuation. Having cut this samsara vruksha with the weapon of dissipation, firm dissipation, then what will happen? It will come in next. Tat padam tat parimargitavya. But first line is how this our maya, how this our samsara tree. So in Shankaracharya ji likes one word, he says it's like a maya, and he always described maya very beautifully. Snarupam, the exact nature is called rupam, swarupam. Like we can say the swarupam of fire is hot, aushnyam. What is the original nature of samsara? There is we cannot explain properly. Yatha varnitam na tatha na eva upalabhyate. Somebody says samsara is very beautiful, give happiness. Immediately we say, I never find happiness. Whatever we say, tatha na upalabhyate, it never comes to us. So what is this samsara tree? So Shankaracharya says samsara tree is swapna marichi udak maya gandharva nagara samatvat. This samsara is swapnavat. We know the dream is not true. We know marichi udak, mirage water. Marichi udak means mirage water. Maya means this magician. Nowadays there is no magician. When we are very small, our parents used to take Kelal. They cut the girl and then says now she is now again has always come on stage. So whatever magician does, it never true, is not correct. And Gandharva Nagaram. So during rainy season, clouds have we can when we see the clouds, we say, oh, this is like a horse. Immediately the horse changes in the buffalo, it changes in some donkey. So Gandharva Nagara means the clouds, the city of clouds. How all are drushta nashta swarupaha. When we see, we say, oh, I have seen, immediately nashtaha. Swapna we seen, nashtaha. Marichi udak, mirage water we see go near, nashtaha. We see our old magician magics. We see properly, there is no real magic. Same way these clouds or this city inside the clouds is see immediately nast. Same way this Jagat also we have seen like this immediately nashtaha. That's why I say Ado Ante Chayan Nasti. We say, oh, it begins, immediately ends. So this is called Maya. That's why he says, Swarupaha Saha iti ataha eva na antaha. So it doesn't have any end. na paryantah nishtha samapti. What is the meaning of antah? So it doesn't have any end, keep on going. Na paryantah is equal to nishtha is equal to samapti. We try to let all samsara should be cessation, but no cessation of samsara, it keep on going. Va vidyate tatha na cha adihi. Even same way, this samsara doesn't have any beginning. इतः आरभ्य अयं प्रवृत्तः इति केनचित् न गम्यते. Nobody can explain. Itah, from this, arabhya, having begun, ayam, this samsara vrukshah, now it becomes engaged, kenachit, by anyone, na gamyate, nobody can explain. Even all these astronomers, they would like to find out where is the first birth of whole Brahmanda. No answer. We cannot find out. So dashta nashta drishta nashta svabhavah. And if they doesn't have any beginning, doesn't have any end, Shankaracharya ji says, Sampratishtha sthiti madhyam asya na kenachit na upalabhyate. Sampratishtha, right now we say, oh, this is the word. Sthiti, right now it is this is whole Jagat is going on. Nobody can say this because we don't know next moment what will happen. It may be tsunami, may be earthquake, anything, even our mind condition, nothing is stationary. That's why, kenachit na upalabhyate. By anyone cannot find out the real, the nature of the samsara, na sampratishtha. So there is a no beginning, no end, and we say right now this is samsara. No, we cannot explain. That's why I always say the explain na sampratishtha means we cannot explain categorically. Before such years or before it just come out like this, now it is sustaining. Nobody can say. In whole Jagat, nothing can explain categorically. This is called na sampratishtha. Our this Siddha Bodhananji used to give example. Even Puja Swamiji used to give the example. Somebody says, where are you going in the morning? The people used to say, I go for walk. Nowadays people they are very, alert. They are going for walk. So the walk is a verb. I am walking is a verb. So that person asks the next question. If you just lift your first leg is called walking, or you have just keep your left leg on the ground is walking. You turn your little bit your knee is called walking. No, we cannot explain anything categorically. Even we can call any lady at surrounding at 10 a.m. and we ask, what are you doing? Generally, they give the answer, I am cooking. And if we ask, what are you cooking? At that right now, what are you doing? She may say, I am cutting. So cutting is cooking. So say, no, I am cutting vegetable for cooking. Then we say, you are cutting what? Then say, I am cutting something, and something long gold. So you are putting knife is called up, goes up is called cutting, it goes down is cutting. No, you cannot explain any action categorically. That's why it is called nacha sampratishtha. So, na ke nachit upalabhyate. No one can explain this is called this only. That's why Pujya Swamiji says, it is like we are walking without walking, we are drinking without drinking. Like now in treadmill, no people say, I walk for 5 kilometers, but there is a no walk. Only treadmill they can walk. There is a now teas are available, coffee are available, without coffee, coffee. This is called Maya. This is called samsara sthiti kenachit na upalabhyate. And this Ashwatha Moolam, these roots, secondary roots, how is this? So he says Ashwatham, Enam Ashwatham. This tree which is under discussion, Yathauktam, what is explained before, Suviruddha Moolam. So Moolam is again root. Sushtu, Su means Sushtu. Vi, Rudhani. Virudhani means Viroham, well developed. The again roots are well developed. Actually, more and more they are fixing their in the ground, in the soil, are called Viroham Gatani Mulani. These all roots. Yasyatam Enam Suviruddha Moolam. It is very difficult to cut the roots. We have tried here. There are some trees are there, everybody says you should not keep. Then we have cut taproot, main we have cut, but after some time again it grows. It never dies. So, but how can cut? Then say asanga shastrena. So what is the meaning of asanga? Means dissipation. So he says asangaha, one should have dissipation for putra, vitta, loka, eshanadibhyaha, vyutthanam, tena asanga shastrena. Generally, people are attached with progeny, people are attached with money, wealth, and people are attached with our name and fame in the society. One who come out from all these three type of desire, this is called asanga shastrena. One who come out vyutthanam, one who come out from this dissipation, the weapon by the name asanga, and from where we have to develop these three. It is very famous. Putra putreshna lokeshna vitteshna. One who come out from this asanga shastrena, and it should be highly firm, very sharp, dradena. And how can we make more and more sharp? So he says, right now we are towards samsara, but we should keep our mind Paramatma abhimukhya nishchaya dhrutikrutena. We have to turn out our face from where? We have to turn out from samsara and we keep towards Paramatma abhimukhya. We have to keep towards Ishvara and Nishchayam. We have 100% firm. Why and what I am doing, we should know. It is called Dhradikrutena, with firm, a certain mind, and again we have to keep this Ashanga Shastra, this weapon sharp. If this blunt, they cannot cut samsara tree. Then how can we keep sharp this weapon by the name called Asanga? So Shankaracharya says, Punaha Punaha, again and again, Viveka Abhyasa. Again and again by the discrimination, Abhyasa, repetition. This is called the Ashma. This is called rock, Nishitena. Because generally this is called, what is this? Black. There is a black stone is coming. We can do our all knives sharp. It is, I forget, Kalyaniji's name. The Nishitena, we make sharp on the rock. And which type of the rock? Viveka Abhyasa Ashma. By the rock, this is discrimination and continuously repetition. What I am doing, why I am doing. Otherwise, again, we can detract, derailment. We can detract. And by this, Chitva, we can cut, having cut samsara vriksham, having cut this tree of samsara along with seed, sabijam, along with seed, udhritya, uprooted. And having uprooted, then what should we do? Then he says, you find out who are you. Tat padam tat parimargitavyam. But that we will see tomorrow. Any question? Mansiji, you are muted.
No question.
No question.
I explained.
Hmm.
Ramaniji, like you said in the verse, Lord Krishna says that samsara is nantaha, right? No antam.
No, doesn't have end.
Um, but I mean there is no adi, but antam there is there, right?
No, but for
Once a person
Atmagnani,
realizes the self, then there is no samsara
for
anymore.
individual, it is antam, but not for collective. If one have Atmagnana, that person can come out from samsara. But it doesn't mean samsara vriksha is over. For other jivas, it keep on flourishing, nourishing.
I
So
see.
then it is like Shankya you are explaining. Matlab, this theory is
Yeah.
Shankya.
No, it is always, suppose this is, I used to say, if I am seeing my dream, if I am awake, dream is over. But this samsara is not our dream, it is a dream of Ishvara. In this dream of Ishvara, one jiva awake and that jiva knows, oh, this is not true. That jiva comes out. But what about other jiva? There are innumerable jiva are available in this samsara. They will continue their samsara. They have their dharma, they have their adharma, they have punya papa. So they are keep on coming. Punarapi jananam, punarapi maran. Only that. That's why it says agnanam is anadi. But agnanam can go. It is a sa antam. This is for maya. So for individual, it will go. It is a antam. But not for collective, people will continue. This is samsara. Otherwise, what will happen? If one people has gnanam and whole jagat become have gnani, that is like that. It cannot be possible.
Mataji, this question, like a Devalok and you said Pitrulok, are they different? Because generally we believe that once who is died, he takes another birth. Then how the Pitru is, again, there is some Pitru, because it is a questionable actually.
Pitru Loka, they come in Veda and we have not seen, but always I used to say if it's given in Veda, I can
We
accept
believe
it as a means of knowledge.
it.
It will be there. Because in Kathopanishad also has come, this Nachiketa has gone to Yamadharma Raja. So must be he has gone to Pitru Loka. But we don't know which loka is considered as a Pitru Loka. Even they
Pitru
say, Buhu Buaha Maha Jana
Loka.
Tapasyam.
How
So
this question is arise when we are performing so many of rituals of a Pitruloka after death, but generally we believe that those who die has a next birth, you know.
no,
So
because of punya, it is not immediately one who is doing so much punya never take immediate birth. Even in sixth chapter also Bhagavan says they have to go to Swarga or another loka and they have to experience their punya. And
but
Kshire punya martya lokam vishanti.
then the whatever the rituals are being done for the those are the punya atma. They don't need your rituals then.
They need rituals because they are not gnani. They need punyas. Because of punya only they can have conducive life there.
Okay.
If we use our punya for purification of our mind, then it's okay. But we say, I need punya for good life here, even after death also. So we can use punya in that way also.
No, punya for our pitrus, the whatever the performs we rituals. I
That's why
mean,
they can have
it's
good
only
life after death. That's why we are performing all rituals. It is not they can have a good next gati. We always say, whatever is departed soul, we pray the next gati of that soul will be good. But next gati is not only birth also. Next gati may be good loka also. They always say, one who does good punya, they have some rest. Like we know some resting time. They say the resting time. And I always accept because We cannot accept only Vedanta as a means of knowledge. We should accept Vedanta first portion also. It means is that what is given is a pramanam. So we shan't say half is Vedanta is Satyam and half Karma Kanda I don't believe. I believe all the Veda. That's why I don't question. And we don't have any WhatsApp or no email one who can send from the Pitruloka or Brahmaloka. I'm enjoying this word. No. But if Shastra says it's there, there must be there.
We believe
Only
it.
let Shraddha. Only need Shraddha, nothing else.
Right. It's Shraddha only, I think, Swaminiji, because the Purva Mimamsa is it's difficult. It's very culturally based. It's very whereas the Upanishad, it transcends all cultures, and
Everything, yeah.
you can talk to an Alaskan or a Mexican or anyone, and then they can reason it and see there is something there. But with the Purva Mimamsa, it's question of belief.
Yeah, question of belief only.
That, yeah,
Punya Papa, we don't know. But still Punya
yeah,
Papa is there.
yeah.
Yes,
Punya Papa, the word are come from Purva Mimamsa only. In English they say luck, unluck, bad luck. We say is a Punya Papa. Is
Yeah,
there,
yeah.
but we cannot see our naked eye. But it doesn't mean it is not there. Because on the base of this whole sansara is going on.
Raviji says one of the point in this, like this performance of this yagna and all. He says one point. I like that very much. He said that when we do not know that if this performance of yagna for Pitruloka is gone to them or not, but definitely it will help us in this loka to be a better person.
We are
Sure,
not
sure,
have satisfaction.
sure.
We do
Yeah.
have
That is
satisfaction.
good.
Whatever is to be done for our people,
Sure.
we have done. Yeah.
Correct. And it's also an expression of gratitude for all the things that they have done for us. It's an expression of gratitude, and you remember them. It gives you a chance to talk about your forefathers with your children.
We will
It's a
humble,
nice yeah.
more connected. This thing help us in this loka. So
Yes.
that is good enough.
But
Like
ma'am,
your children will ask, right? I mean, this is an opportunity. Your children will ask, how was grandfather? How was father? And then you can tell them he was a good man. He did all these things, and this is a nice way to bring that unity of intergenerational thing.
ma'am, but Papa and Punya are there in our eyes. God does not say it is Papa and Punya.
God never says. Ishvara never says. Ishvara always says you do good karma. But we
So
have
we have free will there.
whether we should do good karma or we should do this is improper karma. And in same Veda, it says if you do good karma, you will get punya. If you do improper karma, you will get papa.
Dharma, dharma. That is how more explained nicely.
Yes, Jadeja sir.
I have read in one of the scriptures that when a person means જન્મ જ્યારે થાય ત્યારે એની ઉપર 5 ઋણ હોય છે અને આ પિતૃ ઋણ એનો પ્રકાર છે ઋષિ ઋણ પિતૃ ઋણ ફેમિલી સોસાયટી એન્ડ ઓલ ધોઝ થિંગ એટલે એટલા માટે આપણે પિતૃ કર્મ કરીએ.
And even it is come in Gita also. We are
Pancha
indebted to
Yajna.
5 Pancha Mahayagna. What you have said, Deva Yagna, Pitru Yagna, Brahma Yagna, Manushya Yagna, Bhuta Yagna. We are indebted. Yeah. All 5. What you have said, it come in Gita.
You gave the 2 words, detachment and dispassion. That is the key for awakening. Means to cut this type of tree. So if we consider 100% detachment and a person who has 100% dispassion and 100% samarpan, if a person gets those avastha, and then he shall not be able to do anything.
It's not like that. I don't think we can do more better. If we are attached, if we are attached, then we have some our raga dvesha. But we have no attachment. So we can do everything objectively without personal interest. Like Janaka, that's why they give the best example, Raja Janak. He was an enlightened person. It is totally, he's ruling his kingdom, but still he doesn't have any attachment with his palace or their family people.
Hmm.
It is come in
Especially like Swaminiji, right? Like you take like, Jadeja ji or people like that are in power, like administrators,
Yeah.
IAS people. It's perfect for them actually. If they have dispassion, they can do so much good to people
Yeah.
because there is no personal agenda.
Agree.
Yeah. Personal. If without personal agenda, we can do best. If personal is there, then we may be hostile, whether they will like or they don't like. But there is no personal agenda. We always do openly in very better way.
So this will
Swami
lead to the
Ranganathananda
complete.
used to say
Okay.
that one person had one IAS officer. He had a Gita book in his bedroom. So Swamiji said, "Oh, that's very nice. She said, "Yeah, Gita gives me peace of mind. Before I go to bed, I read some few verses, and I get peace of mind, and I sleep." So Swamiji says, "No. Gita is not meant for that. Gi- Gita is meant for action. People like you who are IAS officers who are active. For you, you need Gita, not to go to sleep."
So how to act, without being
Exactly.
disturbed. Yeah, please. You something was staring, no? Yeah, Janaji.
Means if we do, I agree with him. If we do karma without detachment, then it doesn't lead to the stress. If we do any work with total samarpan without any apeksha, then there is always a very and then without reading Gita also we get peace of mind.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Very true.
But sir, whether it's this 100% detachment and 100% dispassion shall lead to the total awakening, and after the total awakening, we do work with total dedication that we are not doing the work, but it is
Yeah,
being done through us
yeah,
by the God.
yeah.
Mm,
So we are only nimittam.
mm,
Through us, Bhagwan is doing, not me.
mm.
Total no doership. I am doing, that has gone.
Yes.
It is only, Gita says, you please do all action without considering I am a doer.
Mm,
Karma yoga helps relatively, and when we have self knowledge, we absolute level.
mm.
Yes. But karma yoga helps a lot.
Paramahamsa used to say, Ramakrishna Paramahamsa, "I am the yantra, you are the yantri."
Yeah.
I am the machine and you are the operator. It's such a beautiful metaphor to remember every
Yes.
time, like punaha, that is the thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Punah punah vivek abhyasa. This is called vivek
yeah.
abhyasa. Punah punah.
Swamiji, one more question about the upadana karanam.
Hmm.
You said, then what is the nimitta karanam?
Ishvara itself.
Maya is, Ishvara?
Yeah, Maya is the material cause, but Maya is not separate from Ishvara.
Okay.
So Ishvara Sahita Maya is a material cause, and Ishvara himself is a nimitta karan.
Because Shankaracharya didn't talk about the nimitta karanam there for some side.
But in
Is it because it's really sort of like this Ajatavada or something, Swamiji?
In Taittiriya Upanishad, one is called So Kamayat Bahusyam Prajayem Satapotapyat Satapastapyat Idagum Sarvam Asrujat Tat Sruštva Tadevanupravishata Tadanupravishya Satchatyaccha Bhavata Niruktancha. It's long. Sarvam Abhavat. Last one is first So Kamayat. So he just visualize, means he is the Nimitta Karana. And last, Saha Sarvam Abhavat. He became everything. So this is indicated it is a material cause. So in Taittiriya Upanishad it comes.
So the first Saha Kamayati is the nimitta karanam.
Nimitta Karana, yeah. Without visualization, how can it possible? So he visualized. So it's a conscious being. He visualized how should be the word. Then he himself created, and what he created, everything is mentioned here. Sarvam abhavat. This everything, that Ishvara, he became everything. This is, we don't know, we don't need any another mantra or example for the beautiful.
Yes. Yes.
Anything, Kavindraji? No? No? Then shall we do Purnamada? You want to ask something, but you are muted, Kavindraji.
Ah.
No.
I would just like to share one thing, whether it happens to you all or whatever slok or whatever thing, whatever we are learning, many a times it leads to only single conclusion, which we have discussed in a brief.
What we have discussed right now,
This,
doership. Yeah.
yes, without a detachment, with
This what Ramakrishna Paramahamsa, we can slogan, no? We can remember all the time. He is we are yantra, he is yantri.
Yes.
Ramaya sarvamayam, yantra rudha maya, no? It is coming in.
Yeah. Yeah. Correct. Yeah.
I am sarva bhutan yantra rudha maya.
Yes.
18th chapter. Yeah.
I mean, this is so built also in our devotional culture, Swaminiji, right? We always, the devotees, even though they go through so many travails and problems and everything, they're always, Ishvara takes care of everything.
Yeah.
He's the.
Not to worry. Yeah, we need not to
Yeah.
worry. So shall we do Purnamada? Om Purnamada Purnamida Purnat Purnamudachyate
पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय
Purnamevavashishyate
ॐ
Shanti Shanti Hari Om Shri Shri
Hari
Bhagavate
Om